Hey everybody, it's Andrew here from Media World. This is a video response to HoraceWorgritWimp79's, I hope I said that correctly, who is doing a Blu-ray giveaway contest for recently getting 100 subscribers to his channel, which I think is really fantastic and well done. I think you deserve it, definitely. I'm very happy to be your 99th subscriber to your channel. It's a little crown on top of my head there. Quite happy about that. If you're not familiar with his channel, he does Blu-ray updates. He does Blu-ray collections and stuff. They're quite cool. I was quite interested in that Back to the Future little item you got there. That was pretty awesome. And one thing I'm definitely happy about that he is a fellow Doctor Who fan, which so am I. Fantastic. That's the true British heritage, I think, there, the Doctor Who community. Absolutely fantastic. So let's get on to the questions. Okay, so the first question is, what two films would you take onto a desert island and why? Okay, I had a good think about this. I've been at college for most of the day and just having a good think of what films would I be very, very happy with and comfortable with watching over and over again. And one film comes to mind is not on DVD or Blu-ray yet, which is The Avengers. Not to be confused with the 90s horrible film, which is just awful, awful. The 2012 Marvel's Avengers Assemble, if you want to call it that. Yeah, this film could have been massively disappointing or hugely successful. After a huge 4-year build-up, it, thank God, actually was fucking amazing, and it delivered in so many ways possible. It was better than I ever thought it would be, and I was so happy watching it at the cinemas. Just my eyes were like, oh, this is just so fucking awesome. Yeah, it's one of those films, and it delivered in such a massive way. Amazing cast, amazing director, Joss Whedon, of course, Firefly, Dollhouse, Serenity, Need to Go On kind of thing. And it's got a fantastic script also, and it just works beautifully well, and it's got a lot of comedy, a lot of action, a lot of drama, and it manages to put all these superheroes into one movie, and wow, it just works. It just works. So I'll be very comfortable, very happy having that movie on a desert island with me. My next film, which I have the DVD for, is My Cousin Vinny. Now, I had to really think hard for this for my second choice. There was a lot of comedies, a lot of good action movies, sci-fi movies. But I was thinking, if I'm on a desert island, I'm gonna need to laugh. I'm in a bad situation as it is. I need some comedy. So My Cousin Vinny delivers massively on that part. It's one of my favorite comedies at the moment, to be honest. Really fantastic script, really fantastic kind of humor. It's very sarcastic, very misleading type humor. Fuck, just brilliant, just brilliant. The prison scene. It's probably one of the best comedy scenes I've ever seen. I laughed so hard. The very first time I watched it, I laughed so hard because it's just misunderstanding the actual what they're saying with each other, and it's just so funny. And the cast is really funny and fantastic. Also, it's also a bit of a courtroom drama in the sense as well. It's a good portion of it is set within the courtroom, and it's so funny in that. Just that guy that stutters throughout the movie is the evidence, and it's like he's like, oh, it's just so funny. He goes through an entire scene but stuttering and trying to question this witness, and he sits back down and goes, yeah, I'm getting better, yeah, it's oh great, just great. It's really, really funny. I don't know what it is about older movies, 80s, 90s movies, but they just seem to be flawless. They seem to be just well made, and you can watch them even today and they'll still be hilarious. I think most older movies are funny, more funny than today's movies. Yeah, fantastic cast, fantastic comedy, and I think I would definitely enjoy watching this on a desert island, laughing my fucking ass off. So yeah, that is my two movies that I would have with me. The question is, if you could be a character from a film just for one day, who would it be? Again, I had a good think about this, and there was quite a few characters that I think are just awesome and just great, and I'd love to be in just for one day, kind of thing. But I'm gonna have to go with David Tennant's Peter Vincent from Friday Night the Remake. As many of you may know from my previous viewers, I'm definitely a Fright Night fan, the original and the remake, and I'm a big David Tennant fan also. and I think his role as Peter Vincent is just so funny, and just he's the stereotype British actor and British magician, and it's just so funny the way he acts in that movie. He is the best part of the movie. I think he's a bit underplayed in it, but yeah, I think he's just so funny and great, and he's got like a charm to him, and he just swears so much, and he's just very stereotype British, and I love it. I absolutely love it. And he kicks some ass as well. I mean, he kind of like tries to stop his drinking problem a little bit, and he kind of like, okay, something needs to be done. I'll go and take out some vampires. I'll go and help Charlie, my friend, and all that. And it's just great. He's just a really fantastic character. His portrayal on that was brilliant, and yeah, if I could be a character for one day, it would be David Tennant's Peter Vincent, definitely. Okay, last question. Which was the first film you remember seeing? How old was I, and where did I see it? Now, I've been trying to think where my oldest film was. The earliest I can remember is when I was 6 years old. Yeah, 6 years old, and remember watching The Jungle Book. That was one of my very early films in my very early days of watching films. Yeah, and I saw that on my dad's apartment when he was, at the time, he had an apartment, and I always went to watching the older VHS tapes. Yeah, that was actually a really, really funny film, and actually really great. Probably nostalgic film there. I definitely remember. He was definitely getting me into more and more films. And it was my era, I think, the Jungle Book movie was, and it was just so funny, and just the musical numbers, I want to be like you, Scooby-Dooby-Doo. That's my Paul singing there. But yeah, fantastic. The bear and the characters were so great, and you get the classic kind of good characters, bad characters, and all that stuff. And the actual main kid character was just so likable and funny, and the bear was my favourite character out of all of them. He was just fantastic, and musical numbers and stuff. I also remember having I think the Jungle Book game on the original Sega. Also, that was yeah, it's a blast from the past. I remember playing that as well. I never finished it though. No, I never finished it. I think I got really stuck and during the middle of it. But yeah, that's one of the earliest films I can remember seeing, for sure. So yeah, that's all 3 questions answered. I hope the video wasn't too long for you. I think it's on about the 10-minute marker. I hope that's not too long. For my regular viewers, I'm going to put down a link in the description, so you can go and check out his videos and channel, and maybe into the competition yourself. That'd be fantastic. Also, I recommend you check out his Facebook page. I recently liked his page, and I saw a really great picture of him with Penn and Teller, which is pretty fucking awesome, to be honest. I like Penn and Teller, my favourite magicians. So yeah, go and check out those. Go and check the Facebook page, his channel and stuff. And yeah, this has been my video response. This has been Andrew here from Media Award, saying goodbye.